Good morning, good evening to all my beautiful subscribers. Today, baby, we are doing beef and broccoli on a bed of rice today. I know y'all be like, man, he coming with some heat, some heat. So today, baby, I decided to do this particular steak. I love the marbleization of these steaks, chuck eyes, and they was on the deal. For that price, I couldn't beat it. Could not beat it. I do got the meat in my seasoning blend for meats. I am using this new gadget of mine. I'm so used to chopping garlic, it's ridiculous. But I said, hey, I'm gonna get us a try. I mean, it's a good little tool and all, but hey, it didn't really serve no purpose. I'm really going back to chopping up my garlic. But the marinade I am using is Mandarin. It's just like a sweet seasoning. Rice wine vinegar, soy sauce, and teriyaki sauce. I'm letting the meat marinate, and I'm gonna vacuum seal it because I want the flavors to really hit. I want the flavors from everything I've used to actually hit the meat. So I'm sucking up. So this particular vacuum seal, pretty much any type of vacuum seal, literally just suck up the air out of the bag. And I let it marinate. I actually let this marinate for I prepared this Saturday. I did it today. So yeah, I was just letting this marinate. I slipped my mind because a friend of mine was like, man, what you cooking today? I'm like, oh man, I forgot I had this marinade. So, and I also use the same marinade for broccoli as well. The broccoli, turned out pretty good actually. I was surprised that everything hit. What I did by vacuum sealing this, I vacuum sealed the broccoli into the same marinade. And yes, I did add the onions with the broccoli and the garlic. Now, normally I probably would have used the onions with the steak. I wanted to go real good with the broccoli. I wanted everything to hit. I am chopping off the stem off the broccoli because I want smaller pieces. I want smaller pieces of broccoli when you consume this dish. I want no big chunks of broccoli for this particular dish. I am, again, as you see, chopping up the garlic. I am using ginger. I end up using ginger paste for the steak and for the broccoli. For some reason, the ginger actually was, it's like a subtle tone. It wasn't overpowering, it hit it just right. With all the liquid marinade, with the seasoning, everything turned out just right for this particular dish. Surprisingly, I thought not the garlic, but I really thought that the ginger was going to overpower everything. In reality, it really just added to it, it ate it. It's like a Dennis Rodman, it ate the dish. So as that's being vacuumed and sealed up, I am doing a little bit of cleaning. And hey, I'm using my toys today to actually cook. I'm not using my oven. I'm using my griddle that I have in my dining room to actually cook this dish because it gives it that umami flavor. It gives it that extra pow that I was really looking for. I could easily use the wok, but I want to bring out my toy. And I promise you, this particular gadget, this griddle, is the best thing ever that any chef, anybody with kids can ever have. When I say you want breakfast, cook, fix, get you one. Let's clean up, so literally wipe and go. But as you can see, I am chopping up the meat even more. The meat was so tender, like when it came out the bag, it was like literally breaking up instantly. But everything turned out just good and fine. In the midst of trying to get the broccoli together, I'm letting this cook at a credible temperature of 410 degrees. This thing really throws some heat. This thing really can throw now smoke. Now with this thing, it does smoke if you're actually using a lot of temperature. It does steam it. It does a lot of stuff. Be sure to get your fans going. Make sure you got your fire detector covered up and ready because steam because smoke will come. But that comes from cooking. Trust me. It comes from cooking sometimes. But as I'm cooking this, I'm chopping this up, I'm making sure my broccoli is to the correct temperature. I'm making sure that my meat is cooking thoroughly. I know you're like, why are you cooking on that? You could have just steamed the broccoli before you, or boil the broccoli before. No, I want the authentic taste of the griddle. I want to do it how the people do it when you go to hibachi restaurants. I want to do it just like that. So that's one of the reasons why I put it on this, to really give it that flair, that flavor. And I didn't undercook it. I did not undercook the broccoli. But everybody's different. Some people like crunchy broccoli with a hint of softness. Some people like their broccoli mushy. Some people like their broccoli different types of ways. I went for al dente. I want it to be done. I want a little crunch, but not too much. I definitely don't want like extremely soft broccoli for this dish, because it just went everywhere. It wouldn't have been pleasant. So at this point in time, I'm mixing up my meat with the broccoli and the onions. Make sure everything congealed and cooking together. I am gonna let this sit. I'm gonna let this smoke. I'm gonna let it do its thing on this griddle. In the midst of doing all of that, I promise you, this thing turned out perfectly. Seasoned to perfection. The seasoning is definitely coming soon, since I'm on the subject of seasoning. I found this link that I am going to try to explore on and play with to give me an option to actually sell things online. So, my store for my seasoning is definitely coming soon, people. I'm telling you, I'm going to load this thing up. If everything goes according to plan, man, listen, y'all can buy all the seasonings y'all want. I'm going to have seasons galore coming soon to you, I promise you. And I'm going to have it sent to you properly. But after, let's get back to this. And after everything's been cooked properly, everything's been done, I'm gonna show you how to place this. I previously cooked rice. I always cook my rice in chicken broth. It gives an extra flair. You don't have to season it because you're cooking you're cooking in chicken broth by itself. It gives it enough flavor. So I'm plating my rice. Boom. I'm hitting it with this ever so tender beef and broccoli, and I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of sesame seeds on top. I promise you, this is some of the best food. This on the top 10 list for this year. The meals I cooked this year. I promise you, this shit got gone. It got gone so fast. I was like, damn, I need a lunch tomorrow. It's too late for that. Stay tuned, baby. Next episode.